All praises to Yahawah, Bahasham Yahawashi, Bahasham Rakahakwadash. Next, I want to give double honors to the apostles, the bishops, and the elders at Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations unto the Lord's elect. To my left here is one of their brothers over there on YouTube. Go watch, be edified, fair use, fair use.
And while I'm out here on this lovely day, I would like to ask this lovely question. Where is like all the IUIC and ISUBK and all these Hebrew Israelite camps? I'm asking this genuine question because for a lot of people that keep saying we got next, it seems that Islam got next. I'm just trying to find out where they are to stand up for, the nation. But Islam,
why do black Israelites want to be the Jews from the Bible? You guys do realize they took part in having Jesus killed, right? Like, if anything, I think we should be trying to stay as far away from them as black people. Like, were you guys reading some of these verses, my nigga? Why do you want to be the Jews from the Bible?
You can't trust a group of people that change their fucking history every 3 to 5 business days. I used to roll with them Hebrew Israelites, them people in purple. I used to fuck with them back in the day, right? This is before I knew better. Them motherfuckers is weird. They really are weird. And then, they would say stuff like, they believed, at least the ones I was rolling with, they believed every race was like mutants and they just came out of nowhere. And we're like the true gods. I remember that Bible study. I really sat there and looked at them niggas like, y'all are weird as fuck. Let me get the fuck out of here and find something safe to do. Some crazy shit. There's something psychologically wrong with him.
Y'all err not knowing the scriptures. The Lord said it himself. Deuteronomy 7 and verse 6, Salaki. It says, "For thou art an holy people unto Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, thy power. Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, thy power hath chosen thee to be a special people unto him, self above all people that are upon the face of the earth." You see, this is what the scriptures say. You see, let's get Isaiah 40 and verse 17. It says, "All nations before him are as nothing, and they are counted to him less than nothing. And vanity," verse 15, "behold, the nations are as a drop of a bucket, and are counted as a small dust of the balance. Behold, he taketh up the isles as a very little thing." The Lord does not deal with you heathen nations. You see, the Lord doesn't deal with the heathen, man. The Lord does not rock with the heathen. He only deals with the nation of Israel. And on this side, he's only dealing with the elect. So all y'all talking all this trash, you just wait for your judgment, man. And the one dude said, "Don't you know the Jews is the one that did this?" Yes. They're getting ready to get their judgment when Yahawashi returns. And most of y'all are going to get sent off to this war. The war of Armageddon. To meet Yahawashi face to face. You see? 2 Ezra 6 and verse 54. "And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all. And the people also whom thou hast chosen." You see? "All this have I spoken before thee, O Yahawah, Bahasham Yahawashi, because thou madest the world for our sakes." The Lord made the world for the Israelites. 2 Ezra 7, 10 through 11. "And I said, It is so, Yahawah, Bahasham Yahawashi. Then said he unto me, Even so also is Israel's portion, because for their sakes I made the world. And when Adam transgressed my statutes, then was decreed that now is done." So the Lord made the world for the Israelites. "As for the other people, the heathen, which also come of Adam, you see, thou hast said that they are nothing, but be like unto spittle, and has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel. And now, O Yahawah, Bahasham Yahawashi, behold, these heathen, which hath ever been reputed as nothing, have begun to be lords over us, and to devour us. But we thy people, whom thou hast called thy firstborn, thy only begotten and thy fervent lover, are given into their hands. If the world now be made for our sakes, why do we not possess an inheritance with the world? How long shall this endure?" You see, all you jakes, man, that's what we're talking to. You, all you jakes can do is rebel against Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi when the devil, the so-called white man, Esau, them top banking families, is getting ready to microchip your ass. But you got all the smoke for the Hebrew Israelites. But this devil is literally trying to cut you off from your power to upset prophecy. Because we're getting ready to, the elect of the nation of Israel, the Lord's elect, is getting ready to inherit the kingdom of heaven, which will be on earth. And it's only for the nation of Israel. Now the other nations will be there, but they will be subjects. They will be in captivity for 1,000 years. You see, the nation of Edom will be done away with after he serves his captivity. That's what the scriptures say. You see, y'all got too comfortable here, man. Too comfortable. Let's get Isaiah, and we all did. But it's okay. The Lord's getting ready to meet all this pride, all these vain words with brutal judgment. It's going to be horrible, man. And we can't wait. It's going to be horrible. Isaiah 1 and verse 2. Hear, O heavens, and give ear, O earth, for Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi hath spoken. I have nourished and brought up children, and they have rebelled against me. You see, the children I raised and cared for have rebelled against me. The ox knoweth his ass. Knoweth his owner, Salakia. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. But Israel doth not know. My people doth not consider. A sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity, a seed of evildoers, children that are corrupters. They have forsaken Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. They have provoked the Holy One of Israel unto anger. They are going away backward. You see, why should you be stricken anymore? You will revolt more and more. The whole head is sick, and the whole heart faint. From the sole of the foot unto the head, there is no soundness in it, but wounds and bruises and putrefying sores. They have not been closed, neither bound up, neither mollified with ointment. You see, your country is desolate. Your cities are burned with fire. Your land, strangers devoured it in your presence, and it is desolate as overthrown by strangers. You see, and the daughter of Zion is left as a cottage, in the vineyard, as a lodge in the garden of cucumbers, as a besieged city. You see, if it leave it up to y'all, we would never get back. But thanks be to Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. Except Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi of hosts had left us a very small remnant. We should have been as Sodom, and we should have been like unto Gomorrah, completely destroyed. Salakia, bear with me. Completely destroyed, man.
We should be.
Because leave it up to y'all, we would never get out of here, man. Never. But it's okay, because judgment is coming, man. Judgment is coming. They mocked the messengers. 2 Chronicles 36 and verse 15. And Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, God of their fathers, sent to them by his messengers, rising up betimes and sending, because he had compassion on his people and on his dwelling place. But they mocked the messengers of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi and despised his words and misused his prophets. Until the wrath of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi arose against his people, till there was no remedy. Therefore he brought upon them the king of the Chaldees, who slew their young men with a sword in the house of their sanctuary, and had no compassion upon young man, or maiden, old man, or him that stooped for age. He gave them all into his hand. We gonna laugh at y'all. Lord, I pray every day. I beg for mercy that Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi have mercy on me. But we gonna laugh at y'all when the so-called white men and all these other nations get busy on you Israelites, man. And there's going to be judgment from Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi because y'all rebellious. Ezekiel 2 and verse 3. And he said unto me, Son of man, I send thee to the children of Israel, to a rebellious nation that have rebelled against me. They and their fathers have transgressed against me even unto this very day. For they are impudent children and stiff-hearted. I do send thee unto them, and thou shalt say unto them, Thus saith Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi power, and they, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear, for they are a rebellious house, yet shall know that there have been a prophet among them, right? Because the Lord is going to bring brutal calamities upon you. Y'all are going to dwell in torments. And thou son of man, be not afraid of them, neither be afraid of their words, though briars and thorns be with thee, and thou dost dwell among scorpions. Be not afraid of their words, nor be dismayed at their looks, though they be a rebellious house. And thou shalt speak my words unto them, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear, for they are most rebellious. But thou son of man, hear what I say unto thee. Be not thou rebellious like that rebellious house. Open thy mouth and eat that I give thee, which is these scriptures. And when I looked, behold, an hand was sent unto me. And lo, a roll of a book was therein, and he spread it before me, and it was written within and without, and there was written therein lamentations and mourning and woe. The Lord's getting ready to consume you rebellious Israelites. With judgment, matter of fact, let's get the man. Y'all gonna keep trusting in the devil, not hearkening until Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi's prophets, our apostles, our bishops, and our elders at the Church of Great Millstone. The Lord is going to give you over to a reprobate mind. I also will choose their delusions and will bring their fears upon them, because when I called, none did answer. When I spake, they did not hear, but they did evil before mine eyes, and did choose that in which I delighted not. And how does the Lord speak? The Lord is not coming down here to speak to you rebellious jakes. He sends his prophets. Luke 1, verse 70, as he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets, which have been since the world began. You see, that's how the Lord speaks. Whether you were here or whether you were forbear, but y'all are going to know it. That's the beauty of this thing, man. Yeah, we'll get ridiculed. We're supposed to be persecuted. We're not supposed to be accepted. We're supposed to be hated. Because the Lord's only looking for his remnant. But when the Lord drops this judgment, I promise you, we're going to laugh at you. And when this cometh to pass, NLT, but when all these terrible things happen to them, as they certainly will, then they will know that a prophet hath been among them. You see, the Lord's going to give you over to judgments, man. It's going to be horrible. It's going to be horrible, man. The Lord's getting ready to show you. All you rebellious Israelites, he's getting ready to show you why one of his titles is the King of Terrors. He's getting ready to show you why he is to be feared. He's getting ready to show you why you should shut your damn mouth. He's getting ready to show you. Isaiah 54 and verse 17, no weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper, and every tongue that shall rise against thee in judgment thou shalt condemn. This is the heritage of the servants of Yahawah, Bahasham Yahawashi, and their righteousness is of me, saith Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. And since we on this woman, Micah 7 and verse 10, y'all proud as hell, and the Lord got a brutal judgment for you women, man. Then she that is mine enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is the Lord, Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, thy power? Mine eyes shall behold her. Now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the streets. You just wait until you see. You getting ready to figure out. All you rebellious jakes, man. Y'all getting ready to find out. Allah Shadja, which means terrible demon-like power. Y'all think the Heavenly Father is something to play with, man. By thy words thou shalt be condemned, or by thy words thou shalt be justified. Roughly paraphrasing that. Y'all think y'all doing something. You ain't doing nothing, but you're just condemning yourself. Because Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi is going to put you to death. Jeremiah 15, man, just wait and see. We can't wait. Lord's will he have mercy on me, but we cannot wait. Y'all are too proud. We got to see it. The Lord is not playing with y'all, man. How long, ye simple ones, will you love simplicity? And the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. Turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you, because I have called and ye refused. I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded. But ye have set at naught all my counsel and were none of my reproof. I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh, you see? And the Lord's going to mock through his prophets. He's going to laugh through his prophets. When your fear cometh as a desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. For that they hated knowledge, and did not choose the fear of Yahawah. Bahasham Yahawashi, they were none of my counsel. They despised all my reproof. Therefore shall they eat of the fruit of their own way, and be filled with their own devices. You see? Isaiah 65 and verse 11. But ye are they that forsake Yahawah, Bahasham Yahawashi, that forget my holy mountain, that prepare a table for that troop, and that furnish the drink offered unto that number. Therefore will I number you to the sword, and ye shall all bow down to the slaughter. Because when I called, ye did not answer. When I spake, ye did not hear, but did evil before mine eyes, and did choose that wherein I delighted not. You see, and you same Israelites, man, who be talking all this trash, y'all did the same thing to Jeremiah. Y'all tried to kill Jeremiah, and Jeremiah put curses upon y'all, and the Lord is going to make good. You see, we put curses upon you rebellious Israelites. We want y'all out of here, man. Then said they, come and let us devise devices against Jeremiah. For the law shall not perish from the priest, nor counsel from the wise, nor the word from the prophet. Come and let us smite him with the tongue. And let us not give heed to any of his words. Right, you're condemning yourself. It ain't our words. These are the words of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. You see, so Jeremiah said, give heed to me, O Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, and hearken to the voice of them that contend with me. Talking about you rebellious Israelites. You see, Lord, hear me and help me. Listen to what my enemies are saying. Shall evil be recompensed for good? For they have digged a pit for my soul. Remember that I stood before thee to speak good for them, and to turn away thy wrath from them. See, Jeremiah knows how the Lord judges. Therefore, deliver up their children to the famine, and pour out their blood by the force of the sword, and let their wives be bereaved of their children and be widows, and let their men be put to death. Let their young men be slain in the sword in the battle. Let a cry be heard from their houses when thou shalt bring a troop, these ICE agents. You see, suddenly upon them, for they have digged a pit to take me, and hid snares for my feet. Yet Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, thou knowest all their counsel against me to slay me. Forgive not their iniquity, neither blot out their sin from thy sight, but let them be overthrown before thee. Deal thus with them in the time of thine anger. And we're in the time of the Lord's anger. Your own wickedness is going to correct you, man. What is that? Jeremiah 2. Verse 11, hath a nation changed their gods, which are yet no gods? But my people have changed their glory for that which doth not profit. Be astonished, O ye heavens, at this, and be horribly afraid. Be ye very desolate, saith Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. For my people have committed two evils. They have forsaken me, the fountain of living waters, and hewed them out cisterns, broken cisterns that can hold no water. Is the result of Israel's sin. You see, man, the Lord has stricken us, but y'all lay it not to heart. This is why we're in captivity, subject to payments, man. You see, because of big-headed bitches like this. Because you effeminate niggas, man. You see? It's why we fucked up now, you see? Excuse my French. Is Israel a servant? Is he a homeborn slave? Why is he spoiled? Why has Israel become a slave? Why has he been carried away as plunder? You work all damn day and ain't got nothing to show for it. All you can do is get your big-head ass up on this camera, stuff your face with the foul food, and talk shit. Verse 19, thine own wickedness shall correct thee, and thy black slidings shall reprove thee. Know therefore and see that it is an evil thing and a bitter that thou hast forsaken Yahawah, Bahasham Yahawashi, thy God, and that my fear is not in thee, saith Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, power of hosts. You see? You people don't fear the Lord. Y'all wouldn't get up here and just utter iniquity, man, to utter error against Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi and his men. For of old time I have broken thy yoke and burst thy bands, and thou saidest, I will not transgress. When upon every high hill and under every green tree thou wanderest playing the harlot. Yet I have planted thee a noble vine, holy, a right seed. How then art thou turned into a degenerate plant of a strange vine unto me? For though thou wash thee with nitre and take thee much soap, yet thine iniquity is marked before me, saith Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi power. You see, and let me get this. Let's get, because it's going to start with us, and we can't wait. If I'm not a part of the Lord's elect, look, good riddance, man. You niggas gotta get it. We all deserve judgment, man. Y'all, it gotta come, and judgment must come, man. 1 Peter 4 verse 17, for the time has come that judgment must begin at the house of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. That's you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And if it first begin at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi? And if the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear? It's gonna start with us, and the Lord's gonna make it known. He's gonna make you acknowledge this is Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. He's gonna make you acknowledge, man. We can't wait. We can't wait. I want to see it. Lord willing, the Lord have mercy on me, man. And those who are seeking him in spirit and truth. This shit is, we got to get out of here. 2 Ezra 9 verse 7, and everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith whereby ye have believed shall be preserved from the said perils, the Lord's judgments, and shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders. For I have sanctified them for me from the beginning, the elect. Then shall they be in pitiful case, which now have abused my ways, and they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torments. For such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me. Right? You see? And they that have loathed my law, while they had yet liberty, and when as yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not, but despised it. The same must know that their death by pain, the Lord gonna put you to death. And therefore be thou not curious how the ungodly shall be punished and when, but inquire how the righteous shall be saved, whose the world is, and for whom the world is created. Then answered I and said, I have said before, and now do speak, and will speak it also hereafter, that there be many more of them which perish than of them which shall be saved, like as a wave is greater than a drop. Right? The Lord getting ready to melt you niggas. Y'all think the Lord playing, man. Ezekiel 22 and verse 14. Can thine heart endure, or can thine hands be strong in the days that I shall deal with thee? I, Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, have spoken it and will do it. You just wait. Just wait. It's coming, man. It's coming. It's going to be horrible. It's going to, if you ain't got the spirit of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, if the Lord ain't working with you, you ain't going to make it. I just read it. Can thine heart endure? And no. What the Lord is getting ready to do is getting ready to, it's going to make you people have heart attacks. He's getting ready to show the whole world. See? As a matter of fact, let's get that, man. Psalms 119. I could go. I keep going, but I'm on a 20-minute limit because of IG. Psalms 119 and 120. My flesh trembleth for fear of thee, and I am afraid of thy judgments. You see? We know the judgment of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. It ain't pretty. 126. It is time for thee, Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, to work, for they have made void thy law. Papa Kushaya, it's time for the Lord to work, man. He's gonna work. Shalom, repent, you Israelites, man.